The Houston Texans make a really smart move. I love the Texans. I love what they're doing. I think they can really be a better team than most people think. And we're going to get to who they just signed in a second and why it's really awesome. And I'm like, why are more teams did not sign this guy, or how did he last this long out there? So if you're new to our channel, we make videos for teams that don't get covered by the national media like they should. So if you're looking for teams like the Bears and the Cowboys, get out of here. You're not going to find them. The Texans. Okay. They go out, find a tackle out there on the free agent market in Noah Fant. I love Noah Fant. I mean, it's not like I watch him all the time. I'm like, oh, I love him. No, I love that you can find an offensive tackle still available out there for a manageable salary, and you get him. So let's take a look at Noah Fant and some of the things about him. So first of all, big dude, 6'5", 330. He was undrafted. I didn't realize that he was undrafted, goes to the Seahawks, and then throughout training camp, he learned offensive tackle quickly enough to win the backup left tackle job in his rookie season for the Seattle Seahawks in 2016. So wasn't long before he was starting. It was in early November that he started to start, just after a couple months after the season starts. Then in 2017, he tore his ACL and was out all of 2017. 2018 comes in, gets right back into the starting role. He was a tackle tight end role in 2018. I guess I forgot about that. 2019, he becomes a hybrid lineman for the Seattle Seahawks. Functioned primarily as a backup offensive tackle, but got in there at tackle, a little bit of a tight end, a little bit of running scheme stuff. And then he goes to the New York Jets and signs a 3-year, $30 million deal. Now, that was in 2020. So he's there 2020, 21, 22, and then in 22, he was out all season, but he is healthy and ready to go. And let me just say this about the Jets. Anybody that goes to the Jets in these last few years, not all time, but it's like, I don't know, right? The offense was dysfunctional, the team was dysfunctional, the whole thing. So he gets a big contract from the Jets. All of last year he was out, but he says he's healthy and ready to rock and roll. So if you look at it, here's what you got. You get a guy that sees himself as a starter and probably thought he could retain a starting role. Understandable considering Fant has played much better ball than Hubbard. That was another tackle that was available out there. In 2020, as the Jets starting left tackle, he only gave up 1 sack and 18 pressures in 15 games. Love it. So he's a big dude, ready to rock and roll. And if you look at what does this do for the Houston Texans, we've talked about it. You've got the coach, you've got the quarterback now, just in one off season. You know, you went from these 1-year deal coaches to you've got a coach now that you're going to build around, or that you're going to just like, all right, what's our culture? You got the quarterback, running back's good, wide receivers are good. Now you've got a offensive line that's good, and now you're gonna add George Fant to an offensive line that needed defense or offensive tackle help and depth. I love this for the Houston Texans. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. I think it's a great move, and I'm always puzzled when these guys go, because it's like offensive tackles are not just sitting around out there in the offense, out there hard to find. Everyone needs offensive tackles and defensive ends. So to see him just still sticking around and being able to be picked up after sitting around all offseason, nobody grabbed him, is great. And I think it was a 1-year, $7 million deal. So it's manageable. It's 1 year. Who cares, right? If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. So again, Noah Fant is a guy that was an undrafted free agent, goes to the Seahawks, makes a name for himself there, signs a big deal with the New York Jets, gets injured all of last year, ready to roll. He's 31 years old. He's not ancient by any means. He's a manageable 1-year deal, and you just get protection for your rookie quarterback. You need tackles, and you need a few of them, right? You need depth there. You're going to have injuries, and when one of your tackles goes down, you can't have somebody come in that can't do it, because you cannot have CJ Stroud injured. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. I love this move. I think it's really great. Texans are going to be a team that is going to be good. Like, because you look at these guys last year, total dysfunction, and they've improved in almost every area, especially at quarterback. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.